I'm nervous.
I bet you are. Way too fast, man.
Today, we're taking our Mini Cooper S to the Vancouver Island Motorsport Circuit. I'm feeling pretty nervous about this because this is also my first time on a track like this. And there's a lot of cars here that are really nice with drivers behind the wheel that are way more experienced than me. I'm feeling nervous about looking silly in front of these guys and also pushing my poor little car too hard and breaking it. But this is going to be a really great first test run for me and this car to get an idea of where we take it next. This is our 2005 Mini Cooper S. We picked this car so that I would have something to chase Jack around the track with. It has a supercharger, it has a 6-speed manual, and we think it's going to be pretty nimble around this track here. Vancouver Island Motorsport Circuit is really technical. It's not a super fast course because it has, I think, 19 corners and quite a lot of elevation gain. And we picked this kind of to suit this track, and we're hoping it does well today. I'm in the green group, which is a bit of a slower pace, and for those who have never been on a track before, which I have been here before, and I have been on this track, but never open lapping like this. So I'm really excited to get started. Just had our drivers meeting. It's my first time actually on track. So yeah, it was really good. Just went over the rules, the flags, everything like that. And feeling a bit nervous. There's some pretty nice cars here. After the first two more advanced groups were out, it was time for us to finally hit the track.
How you feeling? This is it. Heather's first time on the track solo in her Mini Cooper. Since this is the first time Heather has actually been on track here at this track, they're doing a little warm-up lap with an instructor out on the course right now.
So just have that somewhere secure, deep cup holder. You use a clip the edge of the cup holder maybe.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, radio check. If you can hear me on your radio, you put your left turn signal on. Okay everyone, here we go. We're going to all drive out together nice and close to the car in front of you. We're going to start off pretty slow so you can see all these points on track. As we leave pit lane, now normally you'd be accelerating faster than this, but stay in between the white lines. To my right is the apex cone for turn 1. Most of the apexes have red and white rumble strips.
Vancouver Island Motorsport Circuit has some really amazing instructors. And they also have some good courses and training programs available as well that I do plan on taking one day. However, this lapping that we did behind the instructor was a really amazing way for those of us with a bit less experience to get to know the track and where to put the car, where to brake, and where to accelerate. It was a really great way to set us up for success for the rest of our day.
Tight turn before the yellow pylon. So you want to do your tight turn well before that tall yellow pylon. That'll keep you safe in the course room. Now the straightaway, check your mirrors, check the lights. Suggested driving line is stay out a little bit from turn 12, and then you're going to see around the corner a second set of red lights on the left. You want to touch those really quick.
The other part of this for us was just getting to know this little car. We've only had it for a few weeks, and I haven't driven manual in years, so it was a really great chance to get to know it. We plan to do a full track build on this, so taking it out today gave us a really good chance to see what this thing could do right out of the box. And you'll see a little later, it did not disappoint.
Heavier, very nice there. Okay, we'll go a little faster on the straight. Let's have everyone accelerate at least a little bit through turn 1. Do your best to leave your brake pedal alone for the cool down lap. And there you go. Have a great next 7 sessions.
Okay, you just got back after your first session out in the stock Mini Cooper S. How did that go?
It actually went pretty good. It felt like, so we did like a parade lap. So the instructor kind of walked us through every corner and like approach, apex, exit, all that kind of stuff. And that was super, super helpful, especially I've never driven in this way on this track before. Definitely a couple corners I went through where I was on the gas when I shouldn't have been, or too late on the brakes, things like that. But being able to do it a couple different times and remember what to tweak, I think it felt really good by the end. And now we're about to go out on our first sesh solo.
Yeah.
Jack came out with me for the next session. He's been on this track a bit more than I have and has a good memory of where the lines are and car placement. So that was going to be really helpful to have him coaching me along the way.
You ready, Heather? Let's go!
You'll notice another Mini Cooper very similar to mine just in front there. Okay, it was a John Cooper Works, but still. It was also his first time on track, and it felt a little more confidence-inspiring knowing I wasn't the only one experiencing this for the first time. Car was still really quite new to me at this point, but one of the things I noticed about it was just how responsive it was. The chassis felt really nice and tight, the steering felt great, the suspension felt great. The biggest limiting factor was me. I wasn't feeling super confident, I was making some mistakes and just trying to balance everything, when to brake, when to shift, when to steer, and I think I was just overwhelming myself. I wasn't super fast, I was getting passed by a lot of people, but we can work on speed later. I don't get that corner. I haven't mastered that.
No. And try to remember this one, so hit the turn-in cone.
Second. It's pretty tight.
And then stay middle of the road.
Okay.
Turn in. And then try and hit your turning cone on this corner. Turn it.
Being able to do back-to-back laps and having Jack beside me really helped. Every lap felt a little bit better and I felt like I was getting faster just by hitting the right lines.
Stay wide. Okay, turn in. Yep, go wide again. Throttle. Apex. Hammer it, turn it. Nice.
Oh, I was in the wrong gear.
That's okay. Learning to drive a track on a manual is, I wouldn't say the easiest thing in the world.
No.
Killing it. Nice work.
Woo!
Holy, you gotta relax.
I know, it's a lot of work.
It's so wild.
And because it's open lapping, there's so many different cars doing different speeds, and it's just like,
Yep.
learning this car, learning this track.
Yep.
It's a lot all at once.
You're doing great though. honestly.
Open lapping days are nice because you get a chance to get out and walk around and just kind of hang out a little bit in between your track times. And Jack found this pretty cool thing.
This thing makes my car look just baby, like can't even do anything. I got some seriously cool cars here.
After lunch, we went out for more lapping times. The little car was doing amazing and I was learning lots. Every time it came in though, I could smell the brakes. Even though they were fresh and it had decent fluid in it, things were getting really, really hot. These minis, particularly the R53s, are known for having brakes that really aren't the greatest. So we're thinking that that's going to be one of the first things we do to this thing.
Hey, well that last lap was interesting. We had a tire pressure light come on the dash. And so we grabbed these guys were nice enough to lend us a tire pressure gauge just to check. They don't look flat, but
I think they just got hot.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, this is not set up for a track yet, so
No.
we're doing our best with the pressures, but we'll give them a quick shot here and see where they're
Let's
at.
do it. That air coming out of there is hot. Maybe we'll go with that.
After adjusting the tire pressures, we waited while the other groups did their track times. And then Jack decided to get behind the wheel with our tiny little co-pilot. Riley's first time on track. How are you feeling?
Really, well, excited and also a bit nervous.
A little bit nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun.
Yeah.
Ready there, kiddo?
Yeah.
So there's no speed limits, there's no nothing on the track. There's nothing. There are some rules you have to follow.
So you just like drive off into the woods.
No, you can't drive off from the woods. So you're allowed to pass, but the rules are a bit different and there are no speed limits. You can go as fast as you want. That's the idea on a track. Mom's talking to the other mini person.
Yeah, I was like, I saw 2 minis and I was like, wait, which one is ours?
Fast is the theme here.
Fast and Furious. I feel like my head I'm like a bobblehead.
Watching Riley flop around in her seat is a great hint at what else we're going to do to this car. We're planning on getting a couple of bucket seats and harnesses. As you can see, without anything to hold on to, she's a bit floppy.
Oh, that was sweet.
This is so fun.
Watching Jack take my car around the track was really, really fun. He's a very good driver and has more experience here, and it gave me a bit more confidence seeing what my car was actually capable of doing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not good.
Jack was really pushing this little car, and rather than being passed like I was, he was doing the passing. I got some work to do, but I'm really excited about it.
This is fun.
I think we're driving Mom's car a little harder than she did.
I think he just ran over.
Probably. This little car is phenomenal. This is incredible. Like, so much, like, it's different than my RS3, but like, in like a weirdly incredible way.
This is my favorite corner right
Yeah?
here.
Guess what 2 corners these are? Guess what 2 corners those are? Yeah?
I think I can smell the tires. Maybe it's
Smell the
brakes.
tires?
Maybe it's the brakes. I don't know.
Probably a mixture of everything, babe.
Yeah.
This is the last lap. It's not officially like a go as fast as you can lap. It's called a cool down lap. I think I pushed Mama's little car right to the edge that time, eh?
Yeah.
Hi.
How was that?
That was so fun. How was that?
I made a lot of weird noises.
You made a lot of weird noises.
Yeah.
In a very good
That's
way.
amazing.
The car made a lot of weird noises
yeah, I
too.
heard my gearbox make a weird noise there.
There's no way.
No. Yeah.
I'll park now.
Okay.
For a street car with no modifications, this thing is ridiculous. It is more. I'd say it's more fun than my RS3. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. This is a great car in its current form, and I can't wait to modify it. That was sick.
For the last session of the day, I started pushing this car a lot harder, and this time I actually passed somebody and only got past once. However, I may have been a little bit too confident and ended up getting myself into a little bit of trouble here.
Roll way too fast, man. Oh. Way more brake than that.
Let's steer myself.
Breathe. Hey? Breathe.
Well, that last session went way better, but also way worse. I think I got my fastest time around. It felt fast. I didn't get passed by anybody, and I passed somebody, so that's cool. But I also had my most squirrely run in that group as well.
Yeah,
so
we had a bit of a mishap on that one.
pushing it, which is good. Nothing happened bad, but it felt a little bit squirrely. I think we found the limit of this car for the moment. The tires are really wrecked. I can smell brakes. The car's really hot.
Time for some mods, I think.
The car did really well today, and despite being nervous about it, I don't think I really looked all that silly. Now that we have a great baseline of what this car can do stock, the track build will be even more fun to see how we can improve after each mod. We met a lot of really great people today, and I can't wait to get back out there.